Good morning, Wham! All right, there you go. We're at chapter 5. We're in the French and Indian War, and now we're going to learn about Pitt. Pittsburgh's playing the football game tonight. Is that what we're talking about?
Nope.
But it is named after him, William Pitt. Major General Jeffrey Amherst didn't like Sir William Johnson. He didn't like him at all. Amherst was a professional soldier who became commander of England's forces in the northern colonies. He was smart and capable, but also stuffy and haughty. Amherst didn't think much of the American colonists, and he detested Native Americans. He really did believe they were savages. When Johnson was made a baronet, General Amherst was horrified. How could a provincial, especially one who ran around in Indian garb, be an English nobleman? But as I said, Amherst was a capable officer. He knew how to use Warreggiaga's talents. He knew how to make plans and organize troops. William Pitt understood that too. Pitt was Foreign Secretary, which is the same as Secretary of State, in England, and one of that nation's greatest statesmen. Pittsburgh is named for him. Pitt intended that this war be won. He sent more English troops to the colonies. Then he looked at a map, and he saw the importance of the St. Lawrence and Niagara rivers. Pitt knew that the French supplied their armies through those two rivers. If the British controlled them, they could keep goods and equipment from reaching the Great Lakes and the Ohio River Valley. The French would be like bees cut off from the hive. Pitt told Amherst to take those rivers. Amherst made plans. He laid siege to a French fort, Louisburg, which guarded the mouth of the St. Lawrence. That means he would let no one in or out of the fort. After 7 weeks of being cut off, the French in the fort were starved. Louisburg surrendered. Then Warreggiaga and the Iroquois won a great battle near the falls of the Niagara River. The English now had control of that river. Everyone knew that the most important battle would be the one for the city of Quebec. Both sides were confident. Louis Macon, the brilliant French general, had smashed the English when he met them before. But he was pitted against England's young General James Wolfe, who was also brilliant. In the middle of the night, Wolfe and his English soldiers climbed steep cliffs near Quebec. At sunrise, they were on a flat plain behind the city. Montcalm and his men were totally surprised when the English attacked. Both Montcalm and Wolfe were killed in the fighting. But the English won the battle for Quebec. When the city of Montreal fell to a force led by both Sir Geoffrey Amherst and Warreggiagae, it was all over. You can just look at that page. This is a cool page. It has a timeline of the war. And see how the French were winning with the yellow stars, and then the red stars were all about the British. They started winning. The French and Indian War was very expensive. The British government's spending rose during the war from £6.5 million a year to £14.5 million a year. That's a lot. That's more than double. Someone had to help pay, and the English thought the Americans should. That was the beginning of a lot of trouble. And that's what we're going to learn about next week during the American Revolution, or the build-up to it. All right? So good job. I know it was a short chapter, but come here, buddy. Good night, Connor.